All right, good morning, folks. Mr. Dion here. Today we're going to talk about taking a photograph. This is just a stock photo I pulled off the internet, and I'm going to show you how to change the setting on it because obviously when it comes in off the internet, it's going to be RGB, so we're going to convert it to CMYK first, and then I'm going to show you how to convert it to a black and white, and then from there I'm going to show you how to make a duotone and even a triatone if we have time. So let's get started here. So I'm going to open this image here of Angelina Jolie. First thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you can unlock the image because you're going to need to have this unlocked to make any changes. We're going to go up here to image and under mode. You notice it is RGB. So if we're going to change this photo to CMYK, it's pretty straightforward. Just click CMYK. You're going to get this warning or note. Say OK. And now you'll notice up here in the description, it says CMYK now, not RGB anymore. At this point, you would save this photo to your desktop somewhere, okay? So if you want to make a duotone out of this, first thing you have to do is change the image to a grayscale. And obviously it's going to say discard this information, say okay. Now it's grayscale. Grayscale, nothing more than just it's a black and white photo. So with this being said, again, if you're printing a job strictly in black and white, then it would be in best interest to change the photo to black and white and not leave it as color because now it will print better. Instead of trying to convert on the fly, you would have it converted ahead of time. Now, if you want to make a duotone, so now that you have saved it as a grayscale, it offers you the choice of duotone. And what a duotone is basically, oh, why did it do that? Basically gives you two colors. And don't know why it just did this because I'm looking for, oh, right here. Boy. So because this was the last color I chose, it gives you the preview set up. But I can change this color. Again, it would depend on a duotone. Typically, what people will do these is they might use corporate colors. So black is usually always a base color. Not always doesn't always have to be black. It could be a darker colors, and then you use an accent color. So in this case, we did this Pantone 720. Now, if I go in here, you get this menu, right? I just clicked on the color, and I can go in here and select virtually any color I want. It doesn't have to be that gray, that brown. So, and as you can see, it's as I'm scanning through, if I stop, I can pick a darker color, and it's really, I can go with, let's go with this. What is that purple I just saw right here? Go with purple. So again, I can say okay, and you can see what's happening in the image. Now, if you don't like that, obviously you can go Control Z, and it should go back. Oh, so I'm in preview mode, so it's still set the way I can hit cancel, and it goes back to the black and white. Now, again, if I go back here to mode, duotone, it's going to open back up to this brown. And again, I can select any colors I want and combinations. And this is a trial and everything, right? And the overprint colors, this is the primary, so number one, then number two. And then if you wanted to make this what they call a tritone, so what I would go here under the duotone button here is tritone. So now, right now, this is white. So now what I would be doing is I'd be trying to pick a complementary color. Now, I recommend that you use Pantone solid coated colors. You want to use spot colors on this. You don't want to pick a color that is made up of CMYK. It defeats the whole purpose because when you print these, you actually print them in spot color. So now the question is, let's find a complementary color. All right, so I added this another tan color. All right, so that's now this image is now being separated as three colors. Okay, so you've got the black, you've got this dark brown, and you've got this other color as well. And that's how you would have this set up as a triatone. And then the last option you would have in here would be to I have to say okay. And now if I go up here, Quadratone, which is basically a 4-color image, but I'm using 4 spot colors instead of, but now I got to try to find a complementary color that's going to go well with the black and those 2 browns. So I'm wondering, and again, like I said, this is trial and error. See, and it gives you a ton of saturation. So that last color, you probably going to be looking for something. Actually, you don't going to look for, I'm going to go for gray. The grays are down here. So maybe I throw in a gray color. Still kind of light, too dark. You know, and again, let's say okay. And that's how you set this up as a quadratone. All right. And that's really about it. So again, and this is just using stock photography off the internet. You could do this with a scan as well. So I'm going to say okay. Now it's saved as a quadratone. And something else that I know I've talked to you guys about before, but even in image size here at this point, you get this menu. Notice this photo is only 72 DPI. You could change this to 300, or maybe we go to 200 just to give it a little bit better resolution. The size is 6x8. So if you had an idea what size your image was going to be, maybe it's only 3 inches, and make sure this is linked, and then say okay. And there's my image now as a quadratone through 200 DPI, decent quality. And then please, got to do this. When everything is said and done, go up to File, do a Save As. And again, I'm going to save this on my computer. And for me, it's going to go in my Mr. Dion folder where I save everything, Angelina Jolie, and I'm going to just name it Quad. And then that's how I know it's a quadratone, and it's going to save as a Photoshop document, and it should save. And okay, that's it. That's how you convert a color photograph to either a Grayscale, Duatone, Triatone, or Quadratone. All right, have a good day. Talk to you later.